Welcome back to Hub City TV, health and sports portion of the show. I'm your host, Brianna Spears.
And I'm your co-host, Christopher Fields. In today's health segment, we explore Mississippi high obesity rates,
How eating fresh fruits and vegetables can lead to a healthier life,
as well as exercising and staying active.
In our first story, I catch up with members of the Pine Belt to find out how they avoid adding to the obesity rates of the state.
Livestrong.com reports eating fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains while exercising are important to staying healthy and in shape. Regions Bank teller Sonia Floyd says after witnessing a church member struggle to get around because of her weight, she made a commitment to stay in shape.
Eating healthy and getting exercise can benefit in your overall mood. You can wake up feeling refreshed. You have a better outlook on how to deal with stress. You also are able to think more clearly.
Eating fruits and veggies, running, jumping, and being active can boost your energy level.
Number one way to lose weight is cardio.
A healthy lifestyle involves more than just watching what you eat, but what physical activities you take part in. Hattiesburg resident Casey McCurdy says she's always been athletic. She says after playing basketball all through high school and college, cardio is now her number one go-to.
On weeks that I miss going to the gym, like I eat a lot of food, I feel slouchy, I feel lazy, and it makes it even harder for me to go to the gym. Like, I don't have any energy, but it's like, if I'm going throughout the week, like, I feel good, my energy's up, like, it's like one of those vice versa things.
Both Floyd and McCurdy advise Mississippians to make healthy choices because of our obesity rates. This is Brianna Spears reporting for Hub City TV.
Sports do not appeal to everyone.
But the American Academy of Children and Adolescent Psychiatry says children who play sports at an early age receive great benefits.
And sport teaches kids how to play fair and to work as a team.
And to follow the rules.
Hub City TV reporter Katie Rowe spent some time with Pine Belt Little League teams to see their benefits in action.
I think it's really important for kids to play sports together. Not only do they get to have fun, but they also get to spend time with their friends. They get to learn how to work together as a team. And also, you know, that life comes with challenges.
But these challenges may not be what you expect. Other than personal struggles children may face, coaches and parents can be one of the biggest obstacles for these young athletes.
The adults going to set the tone, so if the adults have a good positive attitude, the kids are going to have a great time.
Parents and coaches aren't the only thing that affect these athletes. According to kinesiology associate professor Melissa Thompson, sports help children develop physically, but too much of one sport can lead to other problems.
Sampling of sports is absolutely crucial to our development of motor skills. And so children should be participating in multiple sports and finding sports that they enjoy doing rather than early specialization. There are sometimes will have this perception that your child has to pick one sport by the time they're 8 or something and they're only going to be playing that sport, but oftentimes what happens in the research is pretty consistent on this, is that not only are we seeing overuse injuries in children at very early ages, but we're also seeing psychological burnout. So kids are not enjoying it when they're playing just one thing over and over again the entire year.
Sports have negatives and positives, but it comes down to how it affects young athletes. For Hub City TV, I'm Katie Rowe.
USM softball team kicks off the season with a Conference USA 3-game opener.
As the season moves forward into full swing, the team hopes fans will fill the stadium.
Softball fan John Privatera says the only time he sees a big crowd is when the team plays against his rivals.
The only time it will get packed here if it's like a Mississippi State game. And that's only because it's an in-state rival, which, you know, I could understand why it would get packed. But as of it just being packed of like any game, I don't think so, because a lot of people don't support softball as much.
Despite the crowd size, Coach Wendy Hoagie says her team's ready to face North Texas this Saturday. It's always sad to see a sports team not getting the credit they deserve.
And one team that hasn't gone unnoticed this year is the USM baseball team.
That's right, Chris. The NAACP ranked the team that's 9th in the country.
Our very own Brinley Tompkins show us the magic happening at Pete Taylor Park this season.
The magic returns to Pete Taylor Park for the 2016 baseball season.
And it is gone.
It's been a collective group. Dylan Bordeaux, Tim Lynch, Braley, amongst others. Had great seasons, specifically with the home run ball.
According to the NCAA, the Golden Eagles are ranked 9th in the country after having tallied up over 40 home runs this season.
And out of here.
Assistant coach Kaye contributes the success to the entire lineup.
Field, and Bordeaux has hit this one off the Coca-Cola sign of the scoreboard.
But the two most underrated players are definitely our two bottom of the lineup hitters in Storm Cooper and Nick Dawson, because they keep turning the lineup over, which gives Dylan and Tim and Braley and others more opportunities to get at bats.
Senior Jake Sandlin believes the triumph of the 2016 season goes a lot further than home runs.
Playing an offensive system, so to speak, but really just going in there and getting the job done and having confidence that the guy behind you is either going to pick you up if you don't get it done, or you're just going to keep it rolling.
A tree out and left.
Dylan Bordeaux agrees that confidence is the key when it comes to a successful batting lineup.
You don't want to be that guy that's not, that's not producing for the team. So it's, it just becomes contagious, and we have that attitude that we just have to outscore everybody.
It's awesome to see our baseball team doing so great.
It sure is. And speaking of popular sports, the football team has already begun spring training.
And they're gearing up for their second scrimmage. Our reporter Brinley Tompkins moves from baseball to football.
And that's right. She caught up with the football team to see what they're doing to prepare for the fall upcoming season.
Golden Eagles football buckles down for another spring practice beginning their 2016 season in hopes of another bowl game.
Just continuity, continuing on the momentum that we had going last year, just carrying it on this year with the new coaching staff, and just everybody coming together and just playing, having a great season this year.
The team implemented the basic fundamentals of football into drills and plays, continuing to build the solidity of each position on the field. The team practiced for 3 hours at Park Practice Field in preparation for Saturday's second scrimmage of the season.
Trying to get some new pieces in, and we got a bunch of new guys in the unit, so we just have to try to play fast, learn the details of what we're trying to get done, and if the guys are playing hard and with detail, we'll have a chance. We have talent, so that won't be the issue.
While adjusting to a new head coach, player Ito Smith hopes to help guide his team.
We lost leaders last year, and we need guys to step up, so that's what I've been trying to do, like bring more energy to practice and lead by example.
Coach Hobson recognizes Smith's dedication during Saturday's scrimmage.
I thought, Ito had a nice run, had a couple of good runs. I thought Nick made some really good throws. Again, I thought defensively we played pretty physical, so I was pleased with that.
Southern Miss's annual Black and Gold Spring Game is set for noon on April 23rd at M.M. Roberts Stadium.
Sadly, this is our last show of the semester.
But don't worry, we'll be back in the fall
with brand new stories and updates.
In the meantime, keep watching our show on YouTube and keyword Hub City TV Southern Miss. And we also have a blog version of the show just at wix.com after Southern Miss.
And stay up to date on all things Pine Belt through our Twitter at Hub City TV So Miss.
In the meantime,
stay classy, Hattiesburg.